Well, hello, my fellow Sturgis goers and motorcycle riders in general. Welcome back. All right. As everyone already knows, Sturgis is over. Did you make it to 2021? I did. You can see my shirt right here. Let me show you my shirt. Kind of proud of it. Yeah. I went. Had a lot of fun. Always have fun at Sturgis. Love the ride. Love meeting people. It's exciting. Anyway, not going to really talk about Sturgis too much today. But you do realize, even though Sturgis is over for 2021, if you plan on going in 2022, you should start preparing for it now. Get your bike together, get your funds together, figure out where you're going to be staying. This year wasn't as crowded as it has been in the past, so you may be actually able to get a place now. Because I don't know if they're all sold out anymore like they used to be 5, 6, 7 years ago, where they were already sold out for the coming year. But you might be able to do that. But get prepared now. And make sure you got your bike right and things like that. You got your things in order. Anyway, I'm going to talk about a subject today that's near and dear to all of us. I think at one point in time it becomes necessary. And that's about batteries. That's right, the battery. As you all know, a Harley battery is not cheap. It's going to cost you upwards $200. And unless you put it on a trickle charger, if you're not riding your bike, that battery will deplete and you're going to have to buy a new battery relatively soon. That's a big problem. It's expensive, $200 every time you turn around. But what I'm going to talk to you about today is a different type of battery. You may have heard about it and you may not have heard about it. But I'm going to bring it up to you right now, and you might want to check it out. It's a lithium battery. Now this particular battery is for my Honda Rune. The standard battery for my Honda weighs approximately 16 pounds. This weighs 3 pounds. So immediately, I've saved on unsprung weight. You know what I'm saying? Weight that's on the bike that is not supported by suspension or anything. Unsprung weight. This is about 1/5 of the weight of the standard battery for my Honda battery. Now, what's good about this battery, other than it's really light? Look at that. It's extremely light. It's extremely powerful. 420 cranking amps. My standard battery for my Honda has, I think, 250 to 300 cold cranking amps. This one has 420. It's expensive. This battery cost me a cool $250. With tax, it came to maybe $260, something like that. I think it's worth it because the Honda is heavy. Every ounce of weight I can get off of the bike is a good thing. So another good thing about this battery, has a 3-year warranty from the factory, and what else? Let's add something. And one of the best things about it is it has a slow discharge rate. So allegedly it will maintain a charge for a year, 1 whole year, whether you have it on a trickle charger or not. That's a good thing. This battery, like I said, was out the door about $260. Don't need to buy a battery for my Harley right now, but I'm thinking about getting one, and when I do, I'm going to get a lithium battery. Now, the battery for the Harley starts at $300. But the cranking amps for that thing are over 400 or 500 cranking amps, I believe. That's a lot, much more powerful than the the lead battery for the Harley. So I'm looking into getting one of those. So like, this is going to be a short video today. I just wanted to bring this to your attention, something that you might want to think about when you get ready to buy a new battery. I'm going to keep it in the shot there a little bit. When you get ready to buy a new battery, like I said, it's expensive, but with a 1 year slow discharge rate, it may behoove you to do that if you don't get a chance to ride. I know some cats who have, they had their bikes and they didn't have a trickle charger, had a brand new battery, but in less than 3 months without a trickle charger, the battery was dead and had to end up buying another battery. I was one of those people not too long ago. Well, actually a while back now. I keep mine on a trickle charger. If I'm not going to ride it for a week or so, automatically it goes on a trickle charger. Just do it. And I've had this particular battery for 3 years now, which is a long lifespan for a Harley battery. I've gone through them in a year and a half, 2 years. And that one time where I didn't keep it on a trickle charger, in 3 months, it was dead and I had to buy a new battery. Anyway, this is going to be a short one. This is James T. I want to thank you for checking in with me and look into that battery. It's a little expensive, but it's extremely light. It's extremely powerful. I don't think you're going to be disappointed. Now, you may have already heard about that battery. I don't know. It was new to me, so I just wanted to share it with you. Anyway, you guys take care, and I'll be back later with another video on my windshield on my Harley. I was asked about it. Oh, I know what I want to talk about. When I was in Sturgis this year, as we were riding, I forget where we were coming from, but we ended up in Sundance, and I met some followers who knew me from YouTube. It was way cool. It was way cool. It was about a group of 6 people, 6 guys, and the wives and or girlfriends, and they were riding, leaving Sundance, and they were headed towards Sturgis, and they took off and they went up the 90. They were blasting. They were jamming, man. They were getting it. You could hear them when they took off, and they didn't slow down. We took off and we kind of went a side road, a frontage road before we got back on the freeway, and we saw them. And they got pulled over. One thing you got to remember: Interstate 90, the speeds are somewhere between 70 and 75. If you're doing 85, 90, you're gonna get pulled over. Keep it 70, 75, maybe 80. I like cruising 80. It seems to work for me. I hit 80 and I kind of like level off. Even in my car, I just level off at 80. Yeah, I level off at 80. So that's it. Just remember, when you go, obey the laws, because you don't need a ticket. It's going to cost you a lot of money, and you got to pay it before you leave, or they confiscate the bike sometimes and all that kind of bullshit. So, but anyway, Sturgis, next time I talk to you, I'll tell you how it was when I had my Honda Rune in Sturgis. Man, I tried to ride that Honda Rune on Needles Highway. That was a messed up experience. Bike don't like going slow. Anyway, you guys take care, and I'll talk to you later.